all over the country, including the Kari Lakes of the world, who's despicable, who is now saying that the shooter was indoctrinated. By the way, he went to Dixie State, about an hour from Vegas. And that's now the new thing. If they're not talking about an alleged transgender boyfriend or girlfriend that he had, if they're not claiming that he was radicalized by the left, now they're saying that he was indoctrinated in colleges. Have a listen to what the despicable Kari Lake is saying.
We've got to stop this, folks. We can't let this go on. This violence has got to stop. It's got to stop. And I'm not going to say our side is perfect, but damn it, this is coming from the other side. How does a 22-year-old become so filled with hate? 5 years earlier, I was told he was a Trump supporter. And we sent our kids off to college and they brainwashed him. I am making a plea to mothers out there. Do not send your children into these indoctrination camps. Don't do it. Do not do it.
So stupid. Yeah, don't send your kids to trade schools to be electrical apprentices. Yeah, I'm sure he was indoctrinated at Dixie State University. I mean, it's just so dumb. And then Duffy, with the same type of nonsense, saying that don't send your kids off to these universities because they're going to be indoctrinated. Listen to what she had to say on Fox News over the weekend.
It is a good point. I want to point something else out. You heard the family member say that this man became more political, this young man became more political in recent years. Well, what did he do in recent years? He went to college. That's where kids are getting radicalized. It's not just online. Our campuses are where a lot of radicalization, hate, and intolerance starts from. And so when he says it's an attack on all of us, I'm going to say this. No, it's an attack on conservatives. It's an attack on Christians.
The Kari Lakes of the world and the Duffys of the world making those idiotic claims, which, by the way, make absolutely no sense whatsoever. And then there's Laura Ingram. And Laura Ingram is claiming that we need to embrace the truth that the left has a lot to answer for. No, they don't. The hell is... What? Excuse me. What's Laura Ingram talking about? What is she saying? Well, this is what she had to say on Fox News.
But this agony we're all feeling must not dissipate into a stubborn apathy or morph into a violent rage. But we do need to embrace the truth at the same time that the left has a lot to answer for at this moment. We've been warning for years that their rhetoric would lead us to a very dark place.
The Democratic lawmaker, her and her husband, that were executed just because of their political affiliation. Do Republicans have to answer for that? They make it sound like Democrats are the only people that commit crimes. And by the way, we don't even know of Tyler Robinson being a Democrat. All we know is he was a registered independent coming from a conservative Mormon family. And all they want to talk about is allegedly he had some sort of transgender boyfriend or girlfriend, and they want to focus on that. No, Democrats don't have to answer for any of this. And I want you to listen to the message that Stephen Miller presented. Stephen Miller is basically saying that they're going to go door to door if you don't like Charlie Kirk. Have a listen to this.
And let me tell you something I've not shared with anybody, but the last message that Charlie Kirk gave to me before he joined his creator in heaven was he said that we have to dismantle and take on the radical left organizations in this country that are fomenting violence. That was the last message that he sent me before that assassin stole him from all of us. And we are going to do that under President Trump's leadership. I don't care how. It could be a RICO charge, a conspiracy charge, conspiracy against the United States. insurrection, but we are going to do what it takes to dismantle the organizations and the entities that are fomenting riots, that are doxing, that are trying to inspire terrorism, and that are committing acts of wanton violence. It has to stop. And my message is to all of the domestic terrorists in this country spreading this evil hate, you want us to live in fear? We will not live in fear, but you will live in exile. Because the power of law enforcement under President Trump's leadership will be used to find you, will be used to take away your money, take away your power, and if you've broken the law, to take away your freedom, Sean.
Oh, really? So what crime? What crime do you need to commit for you to take all of our money and all of our freedom? Not liking Charlie Kirk? Calling out Charlie Kirk for the bigot and the racist and the misogynist that he was? You going to take away our money for that? So much for freedom of speech. What exactly is Stephen Miller talking about? Because if Miller had it his way, he would deport every Democrat in this country. But that's what they're saying. They want to go door to door. That's what Stephen Miller wants to do.